Sorry, he's super gay.
You know what's weird about the photo, at least for Jimmy Butler? Looks like they've given him giant head, tiny body. But that's not the case.
That's weird. What's this one? Oh, strawberry!
See? Oval head.
Oh, well. That was good. Okay, bro. On the chair. Now to go. Strawberry good.
Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Heat for Dallas.
Yeah, there's like a Kareem Ben has. His overall drops like worse and worse every year. He's so old, he's shit, gets no minutes, and he's like, I'm gonna keep going.
2K Sports.
It's weird. Just because Kareem in real life went till he was 40 doesn't mean he has to win the game. Although it's fun doing that mode because I can trick the AI. Yeah, I can trick them into doing stupid trades.
Yeah, but then you lose everyone at the end and you accidentally simulate through. I made a custom play as well because I wanted to see what it was like in 2K. You want to do it properly, it takes a little bit, but it's definitely simplified like what you can do with them. How they used to make like really
Get ready for the NBA on 2K
I don't know why I'm
Sports.
retired, man. It just something tells me from above.
With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight. Some names out of action.
Here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthy.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4. And for the Heat, they've got Derrick Rose, and it's Duncan in at the center position. And Smitty, the discipline both of these teams exude is unique. It's really a testament to how well coached they are.
They really are, B.A. Both have they like to slow the game down and execute their offense. I have to pay respect to that kind of approach.
Luka launch. It's so funny because like I wouldn't have thought to mix up, but now it's like you can easily see how someone would do it.
Out left to the wing, takes the 3, knocks down the long J.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Rose.
Oh, Nikola Jovic.
That's why people want to play with LeBron. He's always creating good looks for his teammates.
No, I wasn't covering my man.
Pass to Irving. And the Mavericks, another 3.
You don't want to let
He
him
started
get
the game
into
with
a
it
rhythm
in.
out there.
And so James will bring it up for Miami.
What have you done? Devin Booker's on the ground.
In the NBA grab, those early 2000
was-
Mavs teams.
Yeah.
Oh, I played against those
2K3,
teams, and they
23.
were incredible offensively. Of course, you had
I'm gonna fucking. I've shit my pants.
They were well ahead of their time.
Now here's Rose. From deep, Jordan. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Nowitzki. No good on the 3.
No, that's
The
funny.
Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And slam.
Fucking dunking himself.
Who better to run the offense?
I think he hit him. Yeah, he hit him over the head. Yeah. There's a few things I'm wondering how they're going to bring it. Like Captain's Challenge, how's that going to...
Here's Nowitzki.
Funky as fuck.
That 3's off the mark.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Jordan with the bucket.
Yeah.
Great court awareness. by
Well, remember
Derrick
how it
Rose.
went to video ref, like if you did like the weird diving try?
And about 2 minutes
Like even though it was clearly a try, they're like, oh, I gotta go to video ref.
Pass to Irving.
It'll be stuff like
Allen with it. The 3 is up.
I don't like the thought of that, but
James with the rebound. On the wing, Wade. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Rose going inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He created room off the dribble, got into the lane, and off that drive,
9-11?
nasty dunk.
Outside Irving.
Oh, that was stupid.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Rose. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6.
Oh.
Pass to Nowitzki. Allen outside. Over Jordan. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Chalk up 2 there.
He ran over. He should have stayed at the 3, but
Not miss that shot.
Oh, it's
For
stolen
Jordan?
by Jordan. The 3, James. And again, Miami with a triple.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now. Starting the game up
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
what the fuck happened?
So it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
You also said the McLaren was a disaster.
Yeah.
Turns out tuning properly really fucking good.
Yeah, but I don't know how
tuning
to.
properly.
I don't know how
I
to tune.
found some cheat sheets which have been good ones. I was like, oh, that explains why the course is good enough.
So that's what I got to do.
Oh yeah, if you want to do it properly, like you should be practicing. Like if you're gonna do the tuning properly, you want to make sure that you do at least a good half hour practice to definitely check if it's affecting your tire.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers.
I had Jerry Lucas wide open as well.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Nowitzki in at the 5.
Explosiveness by Derrick Rose is one of the reasons why a lot of guys do not want to guard him.
Tatum drills the 3. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, BA, there's greater parity, which means less separation.
Fucking someone died.
Especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Outside Irving. And here's Doncic outside. They get it back.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
I feel like when we beat us,
Rose outside. Pass to Lucas. From outside the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose
That's Jimmy
has got
Butler.
3 assists in the game. Smitty, when you look at the Heat bench, there's been one constant presence for years now.
BA, his name is Eric Spoelstra. He's been pacing that sideline since 2008. That's a rarity these days. It speaks to the success Coach Spo has had there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And the Mavericks call time here.
That's no, right. Yeah, they're the only team to never change. Well, one of the only, I can't remember.
The Mavericks making a switch here.
Yeah. I say that old one, but yeah.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires the three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Fantastic isolation player, Kyrie. But on that play, he made a play for others.
Here's Lucas. Beyond the arc. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
This is
Allen
super.
on the wing. Jacks up a three.
There's the old super as well. Oh, get fucked.
Another three.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Rose, the pass to Lucas. And the Heat, another three.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating from others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
You got 2 of them.
Pass to Allen. The three. Sinks it from distance. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Again, the Heat score.
There's only 2.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Irving. To the wing, right side. Here's Robertson, guarded by Rose. Allen missing again.
And the shooter had very little space
Why
on
didn't
that
he?
attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
Because he knows he makes a living at the
Look at
line,
this big
he
fucking
invites
head he's got.
contact, and sometimes even initiates it.
And James launches it from deep. It's the Heat leading by 7.
If anyone was going to get that, it would have
Back
been
after
Force
halftime for the
LeBron.
start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Imagine if that went in. Oh, half time. Derrick Rose, 9 points, 5 assists. Fucking hell.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And James has got the ball here for the Heat. One thing about the Heat, Smitty, they always seem to turn castaways into contributors.
You're right, B.A. So many undrafted players who've broken through in Miami.
And he's been assisting.
Office and coaching staff finding and developing those diamonds in the rough.
We've got LeBron James, and it's Wade in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Jordan with it, picked up by Allen. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Derrick Rose in open space is a treat to watch. Love the way he took off and scored that one.
Back to Irving. Allen against Jordan. Let's go with a 3. And Allen is good for 3. Allen's got 9.
Doesn't need a lot of room to get off his shot. That was money.
LeBron without hesitation.
Probably should have bought a.
Jordan inside. He's against Allen. The shot by James, no good. And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 9. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Heat always focus on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor.
Yes, sir! LeBron James!
How do you stop that? LeBron with too much lift and too much power.
And Dallas calls time here.
For Luka Doncic.
90 seconds into the second half now. Allen on the wing. The 3 is up. Miami grabs the miss.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Nowitzki, pass to Allen. Offline with a 3.
Great perimeter D. Gave
Fucking
a good
hell.
shooter absolutely no room to operate.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Duncan. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Allen outside. Out to the wing. Here's Nowitzki. Dallas no good that time either.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And that one falls for Rose. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. This one for 3. On target from range. Lucas has got 16 points now.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Doncic on the wing. Again the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Miami. They're on a 13-3 run. And slam dunk by Jordan.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight.
Well, they seem to be a lot better than the other teams so far.
A switch here. Butler's checked in. A
They
little
just
over
seem to be
2.5
more
minutes off the clock in this final half of play. From deep, here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And so it's Miami ending the period up by a staggering 23 points.
I don't know. I can't explain this.
We'll be back in a moment.
Wow! What the fuck?
Hey, you're losing to that thing.
People look over it. Oh my god!
You're losing to this team, so.
The thing that plays Heat
You're a good team.
Magic Celtics, and then.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know,
What's it going to be?
This was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find.
Yep.
He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. And it's Garnett in at the 5 spot.
It's still
And
true.
so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. To the left side wing.
I honestly don't know. I think it's because he wanted to keep it short, but needed time to actually do stuff.
Here's Jordan. Hits it from the high post.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Butler with a steal. It's stolen by Doncic. And there's the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
I know.
Rose, the pass to Duncan. Out to Rose. And the Heat, another three.
The defense was just nowhere to
You know,
be found.
I used to pick, well, last season I picked the Bulls because of Michael Jordan. This season I picked them because of Derrick Rose.
And going right through the contact,
Michael
Luka
Jordan,
has
but-
tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
Derrick
And
Rose
some
was a
stats
good
here,
season.
guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running, attacking when they get the chance. Always a great
You've done a
idea.
great job, guys. You've run.
Brunson against Paul. Brunson passes to Tatum. The three ball. Rebounded by Mourning.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Derrick Rose.
He really played at his preferred pace. He never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Tatum. First free throw is good.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lucas. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured
Only
the
if
W.
Jack was getting his 3 points.
By a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Irving drops in the
Yeah.
layup for two.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now? Or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Paul with the bucket.
This
It's
is
Chris
what
Paul.
winning is all about. Playing your
It's Chris
best
Paul.
when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to
Very
finish.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how
Yeah,
they
he should
built
be, yeah.
this league. It's been through extra possessions.
Yeah. He's the point guard.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Gets the three ball to go.
He's like insanely good at threes. Yeah.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to
I don't
get
even
into
know
a rhythm
why,
from there.
what made
And
me.
he's been relentless.
Pippen, pass to Lucas.
Oh, Dirk Hammond
Off
covered it.
target from three-point range. So no problem for Miami as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what,
What
give it up
a
for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Derrick Rose.
We're going through this playing as the all-time things for you. Anyway, you figured out who's good frequency. Because where's he from normally? Yeah.
This one.
This is... But yeah, no.
Derrick Rose got man of the match, but Jerry Lucas 24 points.
We're mucking around with the all-time teams. But
Have you seen that old fat guy who laughs in slow motion? It's fucking funny. Something happens and it's really funny, and then you just stand there like, he's like shocked.